to click like, subscribe, the bell notification, and whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. What's up, everyone? I'm the Kaiju no Kami from the Toku Animation News Network with
Krellica Kane.
And after the last terrorizing moments of video recording, we are back with another Kaiju no Kami versus AI. This time we're doing what?
Tokusatsu writers.
Toku writers.
Why do you keep on shortening? I like to sound all fancy.
Because the Tokusatsu is like so. What did you just throw on me? Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little prick.
I love you.
Yeah, right. Okay. So, what does AI have to tell us about Toku writers?
Toku writers are crucial in shaping the narratives, themes, and overall success of a tokusatsu series. Here is some of the most influential and acclaimed writers known for their contributions to the genre. So we're going to start off with the first one, who I imagine this video is going to go on 20 minutes for, because you're going to like fangasm and all that bullshit. Noboru Sugimura. So it says
the coolest Toku writer ever.
They say for him, because it is male, okay. Contributions. Sugimura is celebrated for his work on Kamen Rider Black and its sequel, RX.
I don't really think he had anything to do with RX.
Well, it's saying here, his scripts are known for their darker, more mature themes and complex character development, which significantly impacted the Kamen Rider franchise.
Okay.
That's all they put. And his notable works are Kamen Rider Black and Black RX.
Okay.
That's all they put for him.
That's all they list.
That's all
they don't list Giban, Wind Spectre, Soul Brain, Jew Ranger, Dada Ranger, Kaku Ranger, Old Ranger. They don't list those?
No.
Resident Evil 2? Resident Evil Code Veronica?
No.
Onimusha 1, 2, 3? No. Clock Tower 3? Haunting Ground?
You look like you're starting to shake with rage.
Sakaben Deka?
No.
Isn't
it the chick that throws
the yo-yo one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was Sukaben, not Sakuben.
Sukaben Deka, whatever.
Okay.
It stands for yo-yo chick. Or not yo-yo chick. Yo-yo police.
Okay. Just those two.
What the frick? He did much more than Kamen Rider Black, and he didn't even do all the Kamen Rider Black. He did the second half when the original writer quit the show. So...
But they still listed him as number one.
Alright, fine.
You have to give AI some credit here.
Fine, I'll give him some credit because they actually do have him listed, which actually was pretty cool. He appeared...
That they have it listed?
Well, no. So, he... obviously, he was doing cop dramas, as we just finished G-Bon. That was a cop drama.
Yes.
Wind Spectre,
which you remind me every single time when you fanboy over him.
And so he also was a huge gamer. He loved RPGs.
Clearly, with all of his gaming credits.
So when he did Jew Ranger, he's like, I'm going to do something that I can't do with a cop drama, and I'm going to make Jew Ranger a fantasy series. So that's why we ended up getting a fantasy type Sentai, because he figured he was going to do something that he never actually got to do before for one of his big interests. Because he loved horror, cops, and fantasy.
No, I would have never gotten any of that with any of this series.
Well, and then in Jew Ranger, they said the episode that has a genie in it, that has the genie from Aladdin, he becomes a villain, and they're going to have him destroyed. And he missed part of the half of the meeting for this episode. Well, they said he came in, and he sits down and they recap for him the episode, and his response was, so wait a minute. The genie who represents the dreams of children is going to be killed off, killing the dreams of children.
Yes.
And they're like, we never thought about it that way until you said something. And that's why they ended up making it that the genie was just under a spell from Bandora, and actually survives because they get the lamp away from her.
Yeah, because has nobody ever read 1001 Nights or Arabian Nights?
Killing the dreams of children in a children's show.
Well, it won't be the first time that happened.
No.
All right, number 2 for writers. Shoji Otomo. Notable works: Kamen Rider Kuga and Kamen Rider Agito. Otomo is a prominent figure in the Kamen Rider franchise, known for his work in Kuga and Agito.
He's not the writer though. Arakawa is the writer of Kuga, and Inoue is the writer of Agito. Because Inoue wrote all but one episode of Agito, and the other episode of the episode he did not do of Agito was written by Kobayashi.
Well, just wait. We'll get to some confusion then. I don't know who Shoji Otomo is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I've never heard of Shoji
Otomo.
Yeah, Otomo. And it's Shoji. As you can see, we're super high tech here.
Otomo, Japanese novelist. No, that can't be that one. Because he says he died in 1973.
Well, do you think it could be like how some actors and writers in America go by stage names?
It could be, but he...
Let me see.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. We've got an Otomo with an OH.
Maybe that's how it's supposed to be.
Kaiju illustrator.
Well, apparently here he's the writer contributing to the revival.
Let's see.
Now he needs to fact check AI when he hasn't done this before.
Well, because I'm trying to find out who this guy is. Because I want to know if he actually...
You should have just wrote Shoji Otomo, Kamen Rider.
Oh, that's Shohei Otomo. Never mind.
So go to the top and write Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider. No, not Shinji from Ryuki.
My God.
Okay, I am not finding anything on a guy named Shoji Otomo beyond...
Yes, this is his name.
Yeah, there is...
So, if anybody knows who Shoji Otomo...
Unless that's somebody's,
stage name?
non-stage name.
That could be.
Because technically, I guess... apparently Noboru Sugimura, that was more of his stage name.
Uh-huh.
Because he's actually called in Japanese Masaru Sugimura. So I'm not sure if maybe that's a stage name for somebody.
Well, that's what I'm figuring.
But still, the fact that they're saying he did Kuga and Agito is completely inaccurate. So AI definitely doesn't know what they're talking about there.
Well, then we go to number 3. Toshiki Inoue. Notable works: Kamen Rider Geo, Kuga, Agito, and Gaim.
What? What?
Toshiki, give me back the sheet of paper I'm just showing you.
But what? Yes, okay, he wrote some episodes for Kuga.
Okay. Did he write anything for Geo?
He wrote the Ryuki Time episodes that we watched.
Which is why I think that's my favorite part of Geo, so that makes sense.
Did he write anything for Gaim?
Maybe
he would have done. Maybe he did one of the crossover episodes.
So, what other series has Toshiki Inoue done?
Jetman. And
I think
Kiva.
I think he did a recent series too.
Don Brothers.
Yes.
He also did the second half of Hibiki, which I'll forgive him for.
You'll forgive him for that.
He also did Fies.
Mm-hmm.
So they had plenty that they could have picked instead of...
His series often include intricate plots and complex themes. Do you think that sounds accurate for Inoue?
Well, they forgot also the love triangles.
Well, I think that's what they're going with on the intricate plots.
And he did Shogeki Goragan. Now that I will not forgive him for. He can go fuck that shit. Fuck that show.
I think we watched that show.
We made it up through episode 9 and then we quit.
Oh yeah, I think Silverquill finished it though. On his own.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Oh.
But yeah, fuck Shogeki Goragan. Oh my god. There, if you want me to review that show, make it a Patreon request. There you go. I'll do a Patreon request for Shogeki Goragan.
Okay.
Not from you, it doesn't count.
No, it's not going to be for me.
But, yeah, okay. Sure.
Do you want to know who number 4 is?
Yes.
Yuji Kobayashi. Garo series. Kobayashi's writing for the Garo series is known for its dark, mature themes, high production values. His work has been instrumental in establishing Garo as a standout series within the tokusatsu genre. Yuji Kobayashi. For Garo and Garo Makai Senki, those are 2 examples.
Okay. He's been... Okay, I get it now. He's just the writer of some episodes, not the full writer. Or actually, no, I guess he did do Garo Season 1. He did episode 13 for Makai Senki. He wrote Ultra 7X.
Oh my god. No, give me the phone.
He wrote Ultraman Ginga.
He wrote Ginga, he wrote Ultraman X, and then he wrote... Well, he wrote a few episodes for X and Orb.
He wrote most of the episodes for X.
No, it just says 1, 7, 11, and 21.
No, Ultra 7X.
Oh!
1, 6, 10 through 12.
Yes, I'm just saying. And then Hokkaider. Oh, wait. He's an actor? Kobayashi? Okay, what do you... So Kobayashi's work, obviously the mature themes...
He wrote Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3.
Isn't that your favorite of all the seasons?
Yes. Oh, he did write for Seasons 1 and 2 as well, though. But he did all of Season 3.
Now, what do you think of Kobayashi?
Well, apparently, because now that I actually recognize the name, because I know who I'm talking about now, he actually is pretty good writer for the most part. I don't like everything he's done, but then it's not like I love everything Sugimura had done, even though he is my favorite writer.
I was going to say, when I saw Sugimura on there, I was like, oh my god, he's going to fangasm about this man. I'm just happy there's one particular writer not on this list.
Komura?
Is it Junko?
Junko Komura?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, number 5. I actually don't know this one, so I'll be curious to see how you freak out here as well. So, have your phone handy.
Okay.
Because you're most likely going to be disputing if you don't recognize the name. So the name is Kenjiro Hata for Double and Forze. Hata is recognized for his work on Double and Forze, bringing a unique blend of mystery, science fiction, and character-driven storytelling to the Kamen Riders franchises. Which, I will say for the 2 series that are referenced here, Double and Forze, I do agree I enjoy both series, and they had a lot of writing involved.
Well, wait a minute. Wouldn't you've also done Drive? Because I thought he did Drive as well. Double.
And this is how his name is spelled. Do you need help?
Hold on.
And if you're looking on Ranger Wiki, that's your first problem.
I'm not looking on Ranger Wiki. Kenjiro Hata, Kamen Rider. Let's just go with Double.
I would have just went Double to see who the showrunner is.
Okay, fine. Let's just do this. Common.
So, I'm wondering, for the audience here, I know this is not a live stream, but as you're waiting to figure out what he knows or doesn't know, I think I'm going to try to not get us copyrighted by doing the Jeopardy music.
Okay, so Ricky Sanjo was the main writer for Double and Drive.
Okay.
You said...
Kenjiro Hata.
Kenjiro Hata. Okay. He might have just written various episodes for
Probably.
This.
He may have been like the backup show writer, potentially. Now, anyone in the comments, definitely let us know if you've heard of any of these writers that he's unfamiliar with, as he goes throughout every single bloody episode to see if you can find out who the writer is.
I'm just looking.
Do you want to move on?
Fine, but okay, if he's done Double and
Forze,
he's probably done a pretty good job for the most part.
Yes, I would say set down your phone so we can continue.
Well, the problem is I'm not actually seeing him come up at all for any episode of Forze. So I'm wondering...
Well, he could be many things, but he is... If it is what I think it is, he could also... It looks like he might be a mangaka, so maybe he is helped out with just random episodes. So let's move on.
Okay, fine.
Number 6, because God's help me if... Set down your phone.
No, just continue.
Yoshio Urasawa.
I don't...
Yoshio
Urasawa
for the Ultraman series, Tiga and Dyna as an example. His work on the Ultraman series is known for its engaging stories and fresh take on the classic tokusatsu formula, contributing to the modern success of the Ultraman franchises. Do you know his name?
I don't offhand. And usually, like, all those Ultra shows would have writers would just pick up, like, they just write, like, 5 episodes throughout the whole series, and that was it. So, I don't think...
Well, okay. I think the one challenge that we may have with this list is these are notable writers that have written on a lot of different shows.
And a lot of episodes, but might not be the head
show
writers.
Exactly. Because the next writer that we have is number 7, Sho Aikawa. Notable works are Ryuki and Blade.
That name does sound slightly familiar.
Sho Aikawa is known for his work on darker, more complex series such as Ryuki and Blade. His writing often explores themes of conflict and personal struggle. I do have to say this particular list from AI is making you think more. But as you said, if they're not the main showrunner, you may not know. Plus, they could be using a different name that is a stage name versus what their writer name is.
Like they were with
Shoji Otomo. The next writer...
Okay, so...
Sho Aikawa.
And he... Okay, so you said Ryuki and Blade.
Yes.
Yeah, I think... I have heard that name before, so he probably is accurate in being...
Okay. Number 8 is Masashi Sogo. Notable work for Masashi is Kamen Rider.
Which one?
Gaim.
Okay.
Sogo's writing for Gaim is noted for its innovative use of themes and storytelling, blending fantasy, drama, and social commentary in a unique way.
So he must have just wrote some episodes that Urabuchi did not write.
Then we have Tetsuo Nikaido. Nikaido's work on Deca Ranger brought more mature and serialized approach to the Super Sentai's franchise, adding depth and complexity to the storytelling.
Okay, that's... Because, again, Arakawa was the main writer of Deca Ranger, so...
Probably a backup writer.
Possibly, but that actually makes me then wonder, why is Arakawa not on there if they keep referencing his shows, and why isn't Kobayashi on there?
Well, what's the first name of the Kobayashi you're referencing?
Yosaka?
Okay, because I have Yuji Kobayashi.
Right. No, Kobayashi is the leader of the Gingaman, Time Ranger, Ryuki, Deno, Shinkenger, Tokuger, Go Busters.
Well, because the next writer that we have listed here is Yukio Inoue.
Okay.
And Yukio did Agito and Decade.
See, why do they keep... Okay, I don't know why they keep picking the non-head writers then.
Well, because I just wrote... So when I did this search on AI, just for everybody's awareness as well, I did who are the most prolific or the best writers in Tokusatsu.
But which, though, that brings the thing, though, if they're picking people that you can't even find their names listed when I'm looking episode by episode for a series, then it's like, how can they be really prolific if they may have done only 1 or 2 episodes of the entire show?
But there could be that point where...
Like, Shozu Ohara, why is he not on here? He wrote every episode to Scheider. He wrote almost every episode to Gavin, Shiravan, Just Beyond, and Spielbahn. And he wrote Go Ranger through Sun Vulcan. And he wrote a bunch of Ultraman episodes from Return of Ultraman onward through Leo. So why isn't he on this list? He is more prolific than almost everyone on there.
You think even more than Inoue?
Yeah, because he's the one that was the reason Metal Heroes took off. He was the one that is the reason Sentai took off.
No.
And like, why is Masaru Igami not on there? He was the one that wrote all the Showa era Kamen Riders up until Black. In fact, Igami is Inoue's dad.
Seriously?
Yep.
So he is part of a dynasty because his daughter
is now writing.
And
in fact, people were hoping Inoue's daughter was going to be the main writer for Gabu.
Is she not?
No, it's Junko.
Oh, yes.
But people were hoping it would be her taking Gav, so then you could say that the family has been the head writer of a Kamen Rider show
at least once.
Yep. But yeah, Masaru Igami wrote all the original Kamen Rider series.
Why is his name Igami if he's the father of Toshiki Inoue?
Because that's his stage name.
Inoue is the stage name?
No, I think Masaru Igami, I believe, is his stage name.
Oh, now is he still with us or he passed?
He's long dead. As far as I know, Masaru Igami...
Now, the one thing they will note is that there are so many writers within Tokusatsu that have brought about significant contributions. It is hard...
Yeah, he died in 91.
It is hard to name all of them. Now, there is a possibility that some of these could be real names versus stage names.
Which, actually, yeah, because Agami's actual name is Masaki Inoue.
Okay. And for Yukio Inoue, which is number 10, there is a possibility that that's their real name and their writer name could be something completely different because of the Inoue that is already in the writing field for Toku. So, what do you think of this list in general?
Well, I think it misses the mark by not having the truly big prolific writers on there, such as Igami, Uhara,
Arakawa.
Well, those two should definitely have been on that list over these other people who wrote maybe a few episodes. Okay. Because both of them are responsible for the franchises becoming as big as they were.
So if not for them, we wouldn't have what we have today.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Ohara, we wouldn't have Sentai or Metal Heroes. If it wasn't for Agami or Inoue, we wouldn't have Kamen Rider.
So it's not just Ishinomori that really sparked this. It's those that helped.
Ishinomori created the concepts, but he wasn't the writer of those shows.
Okay. So we have another one in the books.
So yeah, this list is half and half. I don't agree with why they picked some of the ones they did, especially because they have Sugimura on there, which totally makes sense. And anyway, but then most of these others, it's like, why would you have them on there if they've only wrote some episodes instead of being the main writer?
And that's fair. So with that said, I want us to go to our next episode as one talking about something kind of different. This one is going to be on Power Rangers SPD and why it is so popular.
Alright, so that will be our next episode. What did you guys think of the writers? Let us know in the comments. Who is your favorite Toku writer? Click like, subscribe, the bell notification, whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. You can support us on Patreon, Bluesky at Toku AAN Network, Facebook, Instagram, Discord at Kaiju no Kami. The website is creativitybydesignllc.com. And you can buy cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise at creativitybydesignllc.com/shop. There's a link in the description below. And until next time, bye.